Mic check.
Oh, you got called the shield this week, huh?
What?
You got called the shield this week. On the radio? That guy that called in about the Jews or something?
Oh, yeah. At first he apologized for getting mad the last time, and then he ended up getting mad again.
It was crazy to see him switch up like that, because he was being all nice.
Right.
And all of a sudden, like, the nastiness came out and did. I was like, what the heck? Interesting to watch.
It's still in him.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Is it ready? Oh, it's still a little early, huh? Nice, we started early.
About a minute or two early.
I mean, we're gonna start on time.
Yep.
Good.
And on time. But
Jesse, I was watching one of your episodes from 2023, and you recommended that movie, Nefarious?
Right.
Yeah, I watched that yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's pretty, I mean, I get it now, but if I had watched that before I met you, I would probably think, oh, I'm so glad I'm not possessed. But after I watched it, I was like, yeah.
Oh, cool. So did you like it?
Yes. Mhm.
What did you like about it? What did you get from it?
Like I said, if I had watched it before, I would think only certain people are possessed.
Oh,
And
okay.
now I understand, like, maybe his was extreme,
Yeah.
but I understood
Ev-
that we all have it. And so
Everyone,
that's-
yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
And that made me change my answer for the biblical question.
Oh, it did. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh.
Good. Are you doing the assignment from the women's forum the other night?
From what?
The ladies' meeting.
Oh,
The
I
assignment.
wasn't
Oh, you weren't there? Oh,
Yeah, for me, the drive.
Right, yeah.
On Thursdays, it's gonna take me 2.5 hours to get
yeah,
there.
I understand.
Because it takes me 1.5 hours, no traffic.
Oh, okay. Nice. Hey, Raymond?
Share it
How are
with
you, sir?
Can I share that with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Raymond?
How are you, sir?
All is well. Do you mind sitting on an end seat?
There?
Yeah. Do you mind?
Oh, sure.
Are you still exercising?
What you ask? Room with a tenant and his family, and if.
Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. Be quiet. I didn't know it was going to be a long story.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Oh, you can tell me later, before you leave today. All right. Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I'm Jesse Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hake will pass your questions and comments on to me. Good morning. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Y'all ready? I think, do I want to go to the biblical? Let's go to the biblical question first today, since you changed your mind about it. The biblical question, right?
Yes.
And what's the biblical question?
What's the greatest power of display? No.
No. Almost. What is the greatest
Display of power.
Of power?
Okay. So, like I said, I was watching the Nefarious movie, and before watching that, I thought my greatest power would be not to have a conflict, not to argue with people, not to disagree. After watching the movie, I think the power was seeing the evil inside of me and taking control of that.
About seeing the evil in you?
And I saw to be able to control the evil inside me.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be my greatest,
And how will you control it?
not to pay attention to it.
Okay.
Not to ignore all those thoughts that come in my head.
Interesting. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to, anything else?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. Anybody else want to respond? Let me take Raymond in here. Yes, Raymond.
To me, the greatest display of true power is being staying still and being aware of my own shortcomings.
Okay. And why do you say that?
Because I know in order to realize them, I must first stand still and face them.
Okay. All right, that's it?
Yeah, to me, yes, it is. It's more simpler than I thought.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Yes, sir.
What is the greatest display of power? And I think the greatest display of power is to be in the world but not of it.
Meaning what?
Like, so the way I came up with that answer is I was thinking about those Buddhist monks. And then, you know how they go isolate themselves in the mountain by themselves. And that's, to me, that's kind of like running away from the world.
You said who does that?
You know those Buddhist monks, those bald head people that do,
Oh, yeah.
that do meditation all day?
They do what?
They isolate themselves like in the mountains, and they're essentially running away from the world.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But they still act spiritual and all that, but to me it seems like they're running away.
Okay.
So that's like not very powerful, you know. But to be in the world and not of it is to be able to be spiritual but still be able to handle everything that we see around us. You know what I mean? The nastiness in people, the city life, or whatever you want to call it, you know.
All
So,
right.
yes.
Amazing. Okay. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning. What is the greatest display of power?
I think I changed my answer a couple times, but the final answer is going to be surrender is the biggest display of power.
Meaning what?
Just to completely surrender everything. Yeah,
And how do you do that?
just like how we're doing here, just sitting here and just feeling this like pain and anger and all of it. Just, yeah, doing nothing about it.
All right. Amazing. Yes, Kurt.
The greatest display of power comes from God alone, and it's love, and it's surrender, it's forgiveness.
Okay.
So,
You doubting yourself? Why are you laughing? Okay. Amazing. Anyone else want to respond to that? Oh, okay. What is the greatest display of power?
Thanks, man. Well, I spent this week thinking about thinking about this question, and I came up with a couple of things, and I listened to your radio show throughout the week. So I had an original paragraph, but I boiled it down to 2 words. So for me, the biggest display of power is self-control.
Self-control?
Self-control in regards to my thoughts, the emotions that my thoughts trigger, and stop being so reactive.
Yeah.
I feel like the more I can remain conscious of my thoughts, as well as my action, my emotions, and don't act on them, that would be, for me, the biggest display of control, because based on my life experience, I've always reacted based on my emotions.
Oh, okay.
I had no control over it. If my emotions told me to be happy, be happy. If my emotions told me to be angry, be angry. So as I'm getting older in this life, I'm just really determined. I'm really figuring out it really is about self-control. And I'm gonna give a prime example. I'm from Florida. Things are a lot more slower than LA, right? This is the best city anybody can be in to learn self-control. Dealing with traffic, dealing with rude people,
Yeah.
dealing with all that type of stuff. And when I first came to the city, I found my body just really overly stimulated because it was just different. And I made a lot of mistakes because I was always reacting to everything around me in regards to being in the city, right? But since I've been on this journey, I'm learning to just be more conscious of it, especially since I've been on this internal journey that I'm going on. And that's one of the great things I love about finding this place, like my AKA tribe, because we're all here trying to be more in self-control of our thoughts and our emotions. So for me, that'd be the key word, self-control. Just do not react, do not act. So,
Amazing.
Thank
Thank you, man. Nice. Amazing. So, anyone been, yes, Nick? Oh, you did? Oh, you didn't want to respond to that question?
You must have seen it in my eyes. I didn't raise my hand, but I did have a response.
Okay.
I think it's just the greatest display of power is to truly change your life. Because I'm listening his response. He was saying like to not react to your emotions, which has been a great lesson here. But it's like there's something even deeper, I think, where you're not reacting to the emotions anymore, so that you can have some space to see that you've made up an identity in your head. So the greatest display of power, I think, is to overcome that matrix and overcome reality itself.
Okay.
Bend it to bend it.
Amazing.
That's it.
Nice. The young lady, have you been doing the doormat thing? Have you become a doormat?
Yes. I have.
You have? And what is it like being a doormat?
It's funny you ask because it's really related to this question of just being powerless. And I think it's a direct correlation of just the question of just being powerless, because we don't really have power, I think.
Right.
So I've just been powerless. I've just been like, well, okay. There's nothing else I want to do or can do.
Yeah. Okay. So you're starting to like being a doormat?
It's a day by day thing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the pros of being a doormat.
Yeah.
I can't say that I'm just absolutely in love with it just yet,
Right.
but it's good. It's
Right.
good so far.
Nice. Okay. Anyone else? Any questions about that, being a doormat or anything?
Well, I do have questions
Okay.
because I understand it. You're not supposed to lose the fight, but when do you know when you're actually supposed to speak up?
When you are not angry. Or if you can speak up without identifying with the anger. When you're aware of the anger, you're separated from it. If you're aware of what's going on, you're separated from it. So then you can speak up because you won't be using the anger to speak up. And that way you don't have to make up all these words to try to hurt someone or anything. You're just dealing with the issue. But you have to be separated from the anger and emotions.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Are you
Yes.
doing that?
I am. I am doing that.
Cool.
I was just wondering, I know I'm supposed to be a doormat, but when do I speak up? And that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you just don't speak up, but you don't take anything personal. And then you got to find out nothing's happening to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other question?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. You got your situation worked out and you don't hate your boyfriend anymore?
No, actually no.
Tell him about the ex-boy. You're not mad at him because he make more money than you.
Well, not because he makes more money than me. It's
Right.
just for so long, I was like, how is that fair? I was just talking to God of how is that fair that someone can be so awful and get good things? That was a good thing. And I'm like, where's my good thing? And I was being right. I didn't do anything as awful as he did. So I battled with that, and I had an attitude with God a little bit, because I'm like, I'm doing what you want me to do. I'm working, I'm being honest, I'm not doing anything awful. And he just gets, not a handout, but that's just how it felt like for
Right,
me.
I understand.
Like a handout. Like,
What
here you
did
go.
God say when you gave him attitude?
He didn't say anything. He ignored me.
Nice. And then,
Well, and then after that, when I asked you about it, and I thought, well, not thought, but I just kind of sat with what you said, and I just realized, like, I still do have a lot of anger.
Yeah.
And I realized that the devil was kind of rage baiting me of just sending me these unnecessary things about him to keep me angry
Yeah.
for no reason. And I'm like, that's what's really getting in the way, I think, of me getting that handout of just having that unnecessary anger.
yeah.
Really. So after I realized that it really was the devil trying to keep me angry, I'm like, I really have to drop this. Because what if that's really in the way of me receiving something bigger because I have that anger? Like,
Yeah.
it's there. So that's what I realized.
And the anger disappeared when you realized that?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous. And it's really not me. Like, this is really the devil.
Yeah, it's interesting you're arguing at God because you believe he gave this awful person something and you are good and God's not giving it to you, not realize you're worse than the guy that you were judging.
Yeah.
But you calling yourself good, judging this guy, jealous of him, what he has, and you calling him bad, and you're worse than he is because you're judging. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It reminds me of I was talking to someone the other day, and this person's overcoming being a slut maker. Because they're like, I'm not I'm overcoming being a slut maker. And we were talking about other things too. And I said, yeah, the devil, something like the devil had, the mind had you doing that. The devil had you doing it. And then we were talking about what mothers do to children. I was telling him that I was talking to someone a father who had his daughter for the weekend, and she's like 3 or so. And he really misses his daughter when she's not there. And the mother tried to keep him away from her, right? Or her from him. And he was about to tell his daughter, oh, Daddy gonna miss you when you're gone. Really, Daddy love you. Daddy gonna miss you when you're not here. And I said, no, don't tell her that. And because he had told me the story about his little girl goes to school, and he had got a call from the school that she has separation anxiety or something. You ever heard of that?
Yeah,
What is it called? Separation anxiety?
it is.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
And it's so bad the girl can't function hardly. And then the mother goes up to the school to have lunch with the girl. And if the mother doesn't go, her mother goes to have lunch with the girl. And so now the girl, when they are not around, she have separation anxiety. And I realized the only reason that 3-year-old feel that because the mother has made the daughter feel like she needs to be with her so she could be happy. So that, like she tells the daughter, oh, mommy gonna miss you, you going to school? Mommy gonna miss you today. And blah, blah, blah. So when the mother's not around, the girl feel responsible for the mother's happiness. And that's why she's feeling that way at school. And so I told the father, don't do that. Because the father was gonna do the same thing. He was gonna make the girl feel like she needed to be with daddy so he can feel. And I know a lot of adults who feel that they gotta have the mother living with them because the mother can't really make it unless she's around, right? I'm like, that's so evil. That is evil. And so overcomes the slut maker person said to me, he's like, yeah, that's evil for the mother to do that. That is evil. I said, yeah. He said, but something like the worst thing though is a child molester. And he really hit it when he said child molester. He made it sound really bad. I'm like, no, it's not. It's the same. Because the same spirit driving the mother to do that It's the same spirit that drives the sex maker, the slut maker, to do what he does. And the same spirit that allowed the slut maker to be, the slut to become a slut maker. It's the same spirit. It's the spirit of evil. But I noticed that judgmental people judge their thing as not as bad, and they judge other people's thing as really bad. When they don't realize evil is evil, and evil is wicked, and there's nothing good about being evil. That makes sense?
That makes sense.
Evil is evil, but evil always judging evil. Everybody think their little stuff, like you were thinking about the guy, what an awful guy he is. He's getting all this stuff from God. I'm a good person. And you're not giving me anything. But evil is evil. It doesn't matter what it is. The child molester is no different than the man or the woman that make their children feel guilty. It's no different than a person that's lonely. A lonely person is an evil person. A sad person is an evil person. A person that tries to make other people feel good is an evil person. That's no different than a child molester. It's the same spirit. That makes sense?
Yes.
So God, don't be mad at God.
I'm not anymore. I put myself in timeout.
Right on.
Yeah.
But evil is evil. There's no love in evil. It's all evil. When you try to control people, it's evil. It's evil. When you think, Christ said that the way you treat the least of them, if you don't love the least of them, you're doing it to me too. You don't love me. If you don't love all, you don't love God at all. You have no love. You can't love one and hate the other. You have to love because God is love. And you can't hold anything against anyone about anything. Because if you do, it's like if you do, you're as bad as the person you're holding things against. Isn't it like stupid to get angry? Do you see now that you're stupid when you get angry? Do you see it? You start to see it? No? Oh, thank you. I didn't think anyone was here. It's silly to get angry. It's stupid to be lonely. Who get lonely? That doesn't even make sense. It's crazy to get married because you don't want to get old by yourself. You'd rather get old fighting with the devil all your life. Rather than being by yourself, because if you're married, all you're going to ever do is fight. It's all wrong. It's all evil. But you don't have to live that way. It can change. So cool. I'm glad you're over all that. Stay with it. All right? Any other questions or anything? Yes, sir.
I want to talk about two scenarios that I had this week.
Okay.
And if which one is a doormat, or if none of them are doormats. So I work with mostly women. It's just me and one other guy, and just the rest women. And
so just you and another guy and the rest of women?
Yeah, me and the owner are the only men, and then the rest are women.
What a mess.
Yeah. And one of the women, she's interesting. She comes in one day and she wants me to be her daddy, and then she comes in another day and she wants to be my mom. It's like back and forth, this spirit, But the other day, she came and asked me something, and she pointed with her finger, can you go look at that for me? And I literally had zero reaction. I was just on the computer. I fixed my glasses a little bit, and I was just and then she just slowly faded away. And I was like, man, that was pretty cool. Yeah. I didn't have to think about it. I was just, literally was nothing was there. And then later in the day, I could tell she was like, okay, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him back. She, I guess I went unconscious. She was like, hey, somebody's here for you. She was like, hey, somebody's here for you with the patient again. And I jumped up like a possessed person. Like her command was right there on me. I jumped up and I said, where? And then I saw myself doing that. I was like, I wanted to get mad. Like, why did you react so quick, you know?
Yeah.
So which one is the doormat there? Is the doormat the one that's stone wall, or is...
Well, based on what you've said, it's the doormat was the one that didn't react before in the first incident.
Yeah.
But when you jump right up, but you could have been jumping up because you had a patient there.
That maybe, yeah.
You know, I don't know. Were you upset when you jumped up?
No, I was excited because there was a patient there, because
Right.
I was getting bored. But I don't know. Maybe it was just a thought that, hey, she just controlled you or something, you know?
Yeah, that's a thought.
That was probably a thought, huh?
Amazing.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So
Doormat is when you feel something about it. I mean, when you go against the feeling. Let's say you get angry and react to it. You're not being a doormat. But if you don't react to it, and it's happening to the ego but not to you, then you're being a doormat.
I see. So this morning, like when, you know, this thing is on me and I just don't feel good or whatever, and I still came to church, that's being a doormat, kind of.
Yes.
Okay. When
No,
it
it's
said
not a
don't go,
sickness.
you're gonna, you know, you're gonna look silly.
Oh yeah, don't listen to that, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Amazing.
I had one more question, but I think I
Yeah.
just forgot it. The control thing, the doormat thing, will come back to me. I think I forgot that one, yeah.
Right here. I saw your hand, right?
I did.
Okay.
Raise it. I had a dumb question. Is God a man?
Let's ask the ladies. God is a spirit.
Okay.
He's neither male nor female.
Okay.
What made you ask that?
Because I was like certain that God is a man, and I would, when it would come up, people would be like, "Oh, okay, sure, buddy," and I'd get in these weird arguments about it.
He is of the masculine nature. He's not a feminine nature, but he's neither man nor woman. He's a spirit.
Yeah.
Neither male nor female.
Yeah. Something about the act of creation itself. All right.
All right.
That's all.
Amazing. So, did you have your hair?
Yeah. So he's the father, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's of the masculine spirit. I heard this story about the windmill. Did y'all hear me talk about this on the radio already? Yeah. For those who didn't hear it. There was this small town, and this town had a few people. Not a lot, but a nice little turnout of people living in this town. And in this town, it was controlled by windmills. And the windmills would bring in the water, the electricity, and all that was by the windmills. And for a long time, the windmills were just fine. They ran, and the people were happy. And they didn't pay a lot of attention to the windmills, right? And one day, out of nowhere, the windmills stopped running. They just stopped. And the people started freaking out. They're like, because the water stopped running and everything just stopped. And then people really freaked out. They reacted to it. And they went out to the windmill to find out what happened. And then when they was there, the first thing all of them did, they started looking on the outside of the windmill to see what happened. And they blamed the rain. They blamed it on, the first thing they did, it's because of the wind stopped because of the rain. Or the windmill stopped because it was too hot. Or they were too old or too, rusty and stuff. They blamed the outside, looking on the outside of the windmill, blaming everything, but except for looking on the inside of the windmill. So one man decided, you know what, let me look on the inside of the windmill to see what's going on. And so this one man looked on the inside of the windmill and he discovered what was wrong. And he was able to resolve the problem when he looked within. And the moral of the story is that human beings, when things go wrong, they always look on the outside to blame somebody else or to blame this. They never look on the inside to see what's going on. And so as a result, they never get an understanding of the situation because they never look on the inside. They always look outside first. And you got to start looking on the inside of yourself. Because I promise you, as long as nothing's happening to you physically, someone's not hurting you, all of your issues are inside of you. They're not out there. They're in you, but you never really you don't look on the inside, so you never really get to know who you are. You don't know what's going on with you. You don't know who you are because you're not overcoming the darkness. You're not looking within. You're just reacting. And you really think, it's so crazy, and I understand it. It's insane. But you really think that someone else is hurting you. You think that somebody else is your problem. And they literally have nothing to do with you at all. It's all inside of you. All of your thoughts are inside of you. Your worries are inside of you. Your anxiety, your stress, your sickness and disease, it's all in you, and it's not out there at all. So I really want to recommend, for those who are not doing it, you really got to keep your eyes on yourself, and you're going to be surprised what you discover. It's going to be freeing up like you never imagined before. And you're going to see that all of your troubles are an illusion. None of them are real. The real you have never had a problem in your whole life, and the real you cannot have a problem in your whole life. It's just an illusion. And when that delusion disappears, there will be no more problems. No more sickness, no more disease, no more doubts, no more fears, no more loneliness, no more trying to please people. You'll be free. But it's in you, and you got to stop blaming other people. When you blame, you get worse because you give life to the darkness. And the darkness love it. That's why it keeps convincing you that it's somebody else. There's no one else. If you're mad, it's in you. If you're lonely, it's in you. It's crazy how that is. And then and I promise you this too, and I've said it before, once you see what's going on with you, eventually you will be in control of your whole world, of the whole universe. You will be in charge of it, and no one else can take it away from you. But you got to pay attention to you. All right? It's inside of you, it's not outside. Nobody is to blame. Yes, sir.
I remember now after you just said what you said. So as I'm working on myself and seeing what's going on inside me, I'm realizing that a lot of the trauma does come from my mother. Like the memories come during the prayer, and the devil immediately wants to tell me right there, yeah, see, look what she did. This is because of her, and you have a right to be angry at her. So, and you're saying don't blame, but it's like trying so hard to make me still blame the mother. But I understand that it's just a thought.
Do you still blame her?
Deep down in my heart, I don't think I still blame her.
Right.
But, but I just,
Go ahead.
I'm just saying I understand, though, that the trauma does come from the little things. You know, like, I'm going to give you a silly example right now, like a really silly one. When I was a little boy, I remember my mother one time, she was like, oh, man, I just can't stand a bald man. Bald man makes me, ugh. And I was like, why are you telling me this, you kind of crazy woman? Like, why are you telling a little boy this? Like, I don't want to know what your personal preference is for men.
She said she can't stand what?
She's like, oh, I'm not attracted to bald men. I just can't do a bald man.
Bald men?
Yeah.
Oh, bald-headed men?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I was like, it kind of bothered me a little bit. I was like, why are you telling me this? I don't care what kind of men you like, you know? And then I realized, like, now, like, if my head itches a little bit, I'm like, oh, no, I'm not, you know, hopefully I don't go bald. So those little things, you know?
Yeah.
But that comes from that, right? I mean, what else can it come
Right,
from?
from you resent her. But once you forgive her, truly see that you're wrong, that she couldn't help herself, then it's all on you if she has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, the other day during the prayer, I was seeing these little visions, and it was like just anger was there. And then right at the, I wanted to ask another thing too. Right before the hour mark hit, like it all just came out. It just spilled out. And I asked God to like forgive my mom and my father at the end of that prayer. I don't know what that was about, but
You asked God to forgive them?
yeah,
And why?
I don't know. I just said forgive them. They don't know what they do.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
fine.
Yeah.
But they might not want to be forgiven.
I think it was more for me.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
you know how it's like a movie the whole time?
Yeah.
Like, it was just a movie of her and her crazy antics when I was younger. And then at the end, it just all like, just forgive her. There's, she didn't know what she did.
Right, she did not.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So that's okay, right? To see those visions like that. And
Yeah,
just kinda,
but don't argue with them, don't call them you,
Uh-huh.
just watch them.
Got
But
it.
do nothing about it.
Got it.
All right?
Okay. And then I had one more question. I noticed at work, I'm starting to have this dual personality, this like customer service kind of voice, when you're just like overly nice and your voice changes when you're dealing with people at work. Do I just watch that? Just
You like that with the women you work with or the patient or both?
more the patients.
I'm sorry?
More the patients.
The patient?
Yeah.
You doing what with them?
I'm like, it's just like a fake kind of personality. Like, oh, how you doing? Oh, does that hurt? Like it's just a little kind of mama-y, But the more I don't want to do it, it gets worse. Like,
You trying to make them feel good so they'll come back.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to like, be nice and friendly so they'll come. I told this lady the other day, you should eat some red meat. And she was like, well, you and RFK could go over there. I'm just like, I'm just lady, just relax. Like, it's just a recommendation, Yeah, but I guess I have like fear.
What you don't know is, as long as you're of love and no hate, and you're going to do an amazing job, they're going to come back anyway.
Okay.
You don't even have to think about that. You just do the job, and the Spirit of Truth will take care of you.
Okay.
If they don't come back, he'll send somebody else to you.
Okay.
And he loves you, and he will take care of you.
Okay.
You just do an amazing job. Don't try to please with emotions, because you're going to be of love. And that's all they're going to get from you anyway. They may not even recognize what it is, but you will be fine.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be a mama with them.
Okay.
Or
So
try to make them feel good thinking that they're coming back, or they won't come back. You just do a good job.
Okay.
Stay present.
So when I realize that mama thing is happening, just step back.
Yeah, don't go with it. Do nothing about it, but be aware of it. And then you're grinning like a little woman trying to make them feel good.
Yeah.
Just stop. That's all.
Okay.
You realize you're doing it. You catch yourself doing it. Just stop doing it, and shout to devil.
Got it.
You don't even have to say anything. Just stop.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should just keep watching it and doing it or like cut it right there, Like.
No, you stop. Once you see it, stop doing it.
Okay.
But do a good job.
All right. And just be myself. If they get upset about whatever, then just so be it, right? I mean.
But yourself is of love, and you'll be fine, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's it.
Amazing. I was thinking about, how Jesus went around and he healed people? Y'all heard about that? How was he able to do that? Anybody ever healed anyone? How was Jesus able to heal? Yes, Raymond. Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
You here? Amazing. I'm glad I wasn't talking about you. Yes.
He submitted himself totally to the spirit within, and that spirit was God. That's how he had the power to heal.
Okay. Amazing. Have you ever wondered how was Jesus able to heal and nobody else is doing it? I don't see anybody getting healed anymore. The churches say come down and be healed, but they lying. You go down and get healed, all in the name, and then you go home and cry because the pain is still there. But Jesus healed. You ever wonder how that happened? Yes.
Yeah, it's a very good question. I think through the the whole concept of perfect love casts out all fear,
Right.
and just being able to be honest and tell the truth to people. Like the guy who was like, all I want to do is walk. Jesus, all I want to do is walk. He was like, get up and walk then.
Right.
And it's funny because like I know I'm always like glazing you, but I remember years ago when I was working here, there was someone that called. They called the show and they were like, Jesse, I'll never see you at no homeless thing, passing out no water or feed nobody. And being able to like work on the show for that time that I did, I saw you pass out water bottles every day on the phone, talking to people. And like, that was a way of healing. It's like, that's like the correlation.
Okay. Amazing. How can I put this? Why you haven't? Oh, let me ask this. When I say you're divided, have anyone noticed that they are divided? Yeah. And what does it mean to be divided? Yeah.
Well, what I've noticed from myself is that, like, one day I'll wake up and I feel ambitious and I want to do certain stuff, and then the next day I'm emotional, and then so a part of me doesn't accept the good and the bad in me, and that's why I feel I'm divided, because I want to identify with the good stuff, and I don't want to accept the bad stuff about myself that I know that I do.
Right. Okay.
You know, so that's how I feel that I'm divided.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anybody else? Have you noticed you're divided? Yes, Raymond.
I notice I'm divided because I still remember my mistakes, my downfalls, and I get emotional about it. When I should learn to separate myself from my emotional reactions.
Okay. Amazing. Yes, sir.
Whenever I identify with the mind, it tells me go this way or go that way or do this and that. It's divided.
Absolutely. And you're right. You're right. You're divided when you identify with the mind, with the thoughts. When you go left and right, you're divided instead of staying on that straight and narrow path. And the reason that Jesus was able to heal people, he went around, according to the scripture, he healed a lot of people, and as a result, his name was spread around to a lot of people. But Jesus was able to heal people because Jesus never saw them as being sick. They were never sick. They thought they were sick because so is a man thinking, so is he is. So the thought told them that they were sick. And as we all know now, thinking affects the body. Whatever you think is what your body will do or react to. And so Jesus knew that they were divided because they were into thoughts. The thoughts told them they were sick, and they believed it, and they became sick in the body because the thoughts control the body. And Jesus knew that they were not sick, that it was just in their mind. They believed a lie. That he saw them as whole. He saw them as one whole person, one with God, one with health, one with delight, one with everything. And because of that, he was able to tell them to get up and walk. And when he said it to them, they believed that they could in that instant. They were not in the thought, and they were able to get up and walk and be sick no more. If you never got it, if we never went into thoughts about anything, we could never get sick. The body only gets sick because you think that it's sick. And as you're overcoming the thoughts and no longer controlled by the thought, the body is healed too because the mind is clear. The mind is here as well. It's all in the thought. God said, your thoughts are not my thoughts. Your ways are not my ways. He's talking about all that. The stuff you think about is not from him. He is of light. He is of love. And if you notice, the darkness need the light for it to be dark, but the light doesn't need the darkness. The light is the light. It's light. It's just light. But so the darkness need the light in order to be darkness. If there is no light, if the light did not exist, it would just be dark all the time. But the light exists without the darkness. That's why when you are not in your thoughts, you're seeing things clearer because you're seeing by the light. There's no darkness. You got to overcome the thoughts. The thought tell you, if someone sneezes in this room right now, right away the thought will tell you, oh, you're going to catch it. And by the time you get home, you'll be sick. A cough will come from nowhere. It's all in the mind. You are whole in the eyes of God. You are not a sick person. That's why when you overcome thoughts, sickness disappear, fear disappear, loneliness disappear. It's all in the mind. It's not even real. So you got to overcome the thinking if you want to be free. You can think about something you did 100 years ago and feel the pain of it right now while you're thinking about it. But if you never thought about it, there's no pain about something that's over already. You only think that you're a sinner because somebody told you that you're a sinner. Now you spend your whole life trying to be saved, and you never get saved because you never come out of the thoughts. You're not a sinner. All of your sins have been wiped away. You're a free man, you're a free woman, but you got to be whole and love what's right more than anything else, and you'll be fine. Any questions about that? God does not give you sickness. It comes from the thought. It's all in your mind. It's not even real. Isn't that crazy? And now the devil telling you, oh, Lord, now you're going to never be sick. What are you going to do when you get sick? Don't pay attention to that. It's all in the mind. You're not a slave. It's up to the mind. You're not a warrior until up to the mind. If you never thought about being rich, you'll be rich. If you never thought about being rich or not being rich, you'll be rich. It's all in the mind. It really is. Yes, sir. Jesse, you're here? Yes. Okay.
How do you love what's right?
By not identifying with anything or anyone. Have no identity.
And no thoughts too.
And always practice being present. Not in your head, but stay present where love is, and you will be of love. But you got to stay present. You got to, until you're able, and you will, when that first thought comes, catch it. And don't go with the second thought at all. And if this thought stays there for a while, go about your day. Just be aware of it. Don't call it you. You're going to catch it before you, once you catch it, you're not going to even get emotions. Emotion won't come if you catch that first thought. Emotions only come when you go beyond that. And then when you catch it, it has to disappear and you will not feel anything about it. But you got to catch the first thought. You got to practice being present so you can catch the first thought, and you will.
So that's like our only task in life, huh? To catch the thoughts.
Become aware of them.
Yeah.
That's all. And you're going to see that they're all illusion. They're not real. You're going to like, what the world? Why was I living that way? All the time, you know. But when you catch the thought, all thoughts would disappear, and there will be no more thinking. There's one thinking about practical things. So you go into the practical world, you think about, I got to repair my car, or I make breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or stuff like that, practical thinking. Once that is done, you come back into the spiritual world of no thinking. God gave you the practical thoughts so you can earn a living on earth, you take care of yourself. But then come back into the spiritual world where there's no thinking at all, and just live. You got to live without thinking. And it's amazing. And you're going to see all of your life you had the wrong idea about yourself. You've been trying to be something where there's nothing or no one to be anything. There's no one there to be anything. And all your life you tried to be something. You tried to be, this lady was arguing with her mother. Her mother came over and now the mother's staying with the daughter, and the daughter doesn't want the mother there. She's like, Mom, why are you here? I'm your mother. And then the girl was like, but I got my own life here. I don't want you here. I'm your mother. You can't tell me what to do. And so the mother stayed there, and she's still staying there. And then the mother brought the other sister there now. The other sister's a slut. She goes out and gets drunk, pick up guys. Now she got to take the sisters that own the place have to go get her out of jail, all kind of things. But the sister is too weak to throw her mother out. She feels a sense of obligation. The sister is now wearing her clothes, doing all kind of crazy stuff. And the girl is so unhappy because the mother making her let the sister stay there. When you're not in your thoughts, no one can control you. Your mama can't control you, your daddy can't control you, your so-called friends, the world can't control you because there is no you to control. And the world, you are under the control of love, of Spirit of God, but nobody else can have control over you. But you got to overcome this. It's all in the thinking.
I'm noticing like practical thoughts as well. It doesn't require a lot of thinking. Because practical things, you only need to think about it in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then after you
do what
practice it
you're
a
doing.
while, it's just kind of like autopilot.
Once you do it, you don't need to think about it anymore. Once you eat, you don't think about being hungry anymore, not for a while. So, but you got to give up thinking. It's all in the thought. And then you'll be surprised at the power that will be given to you by God. And it won't be your power. You won't take credit for it because you would know where it come from God. But you got to stop thinking. Amazing. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome. You got to give up the thoughts. Yes, ma'am.
I want to get back a little bit to where you're talking about healing.
Yes.
So when a person has a true return to the Father, like they've forgiven, they let go of their identities, and just everything is occurring in, within. Are you saying that they will be, if they let go of the identities, because I say that because like some people that have chronic illness, are you saying that the illness will, what happens to that illness? Like, let's say somebody has high blood pressure and they're taking medication for that, and they have a return to the Father. They really are. They're with God. How does that affect what's already happened within?
It's unfortunate because we believe that we're sick, we now trust the doctors. And so we go to the doctors and the doctor give us medication. That creates another problem. And that's what keeps you sick, is that the medication. I'm not telling you not to use your medication, all right? Some of you may be on blood pressure pills already, and you stop taking them, and then you die. And your mama will blame me. That old preacher told him not to take it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice. But what you can test this. The less you think about being sick, you'll notice that the less you become sick. You won't become sick. It's only thinking about it that makes you that way. So the more you overcome the thinking about it, eventually, if you get sick at all, it'll be less. Rather will happen. But the people who have already, that's a good question too. The people who are already terminally ill and stuff, it's primarily because of the mind, but it's of the body. It hasn't been destroyed anyway. Medication destroys the body. It doesn't help the body.
Yeah, and I'm going to only speak on my behalf. I do have something where I take medication for it every day.
Right.
But I noticed in the last 4 years, I haven't had a cough or a cold, and I see everybody getting sick with those things around me, and I'm like, in particular, I'm one who, if I do get sick, supposedly, what the doctors say is like, oh, it takes you longer to heal from getting better from anything, almost, right? So, but I noticed that's kind of that's kind of amazing. How come this isn't going on? I know they're saying this, but it hasn't happened.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I probably feel the best I have in the last 4 years, you know, so I was just kind of, you know, curious about that.
If, I personally believe that if a person is terminally ill, if they really didn't think about being sick and all that, I believe that their whole body can be healed even from that. But if they're thinking they're getting worse, they're getting worse. It's all in the thinking.
Okay.
The doctor come in and tell you, oh, I was talking to a guy the other day. He's been sick for, well, I've been working with him for 7 years, and he was starting to get better and better and better, but he has the Crohn's disease, I think. And so now the doctor's telling him, well, we've done all we can do. You know, we can't do it anymore, so we're going to give you, you know that they give you pills to keep you from feeling pain, and then they put you in a hospice. Y'all know what a hospice is? Yeah. It's a place that you go to die. So if any doctor tell you I'm about to put you in a hospice, they're telling you we're sending you off to die. Just know that. I remember I had a really good friend who died from those black people disease. Sickle cell. Yeah, sickle cell. and he was taking medicine and everything. His mother died from it too. And I remember them telling him, oh, well, you're going to have to go to a hospice because they couldn't do it anymore. I was like, oh, man, you better go die. You better make sure you have no anger because they send you to the hospice is over. But what I realized, if this guy were to come out of those thoughts and just really didn't believe them, healing is possible. It's in the thought, it's in the thinking. We have the mind of God, except you're traded over for the mind of Satan. If you didn't have the mind of Satan, you would have a perfect mind. And God said he would give us the mind of God. And that's what we're coming back to as we're overcoming the mind of Satan, of the darkness. A clear mind. He promised us a clear mind. And we are children of God, and we should have a clear mind. But you got to overcome the thinking. Amazing. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
So how's everything going for you now? Are you overcoming the thoughts and everything?
Yeah, I am.
And how's that for you?
It's going well.
Oh, good. Any questions?
Well, I have one question.
Speaking to the mic for me.
I was thinking about like time versus eternity, and yeah, I was trying to conceptualize eternity. So, can you speak on that?
Eternity is right now and forever right now. Time is an illusion. It's come and it goes. It tells you to look at the past, it tells you to look into the future. But eternity is always right here, right now. It never changes. There is no time to it at all. And you will see that if you stay present, instead of going into your imagination, you will see there's really no time. We have a clock, you know, on Earth, and we function by a clock. But that's just an illusion of time. But there is no time. It's always now. But in the mind, once again, we think that it's time. I hear ladies say, oh, I got to hurry up and get married because my clock is ticking. And I'm not going to be able to have babies. I'm like, what about Sarah? Sarah was 99. And Abraham was 100. So if you didn't think your clock was ticking, it would be ticking. It's only a thought. It's only thinking. It's amazing, huh? Yeah, so eternity is always right now.
Okay.
Okay?
I guess.
Speaking to the mic.
What would happen to the body if, I guess, you're perfectly just here right now?
The body will fade away, but you are not your body. You will be everlasting. You will just always live. You will never die. The body fades away because it's made of dirt. It's an illusion. And anything that is an illusion will disappear. but you will never disappear.
Interesting.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not your body. And that's what Christ knew. Christ knew that we are not our body. Christ was a whole. And you're going to see it, I promise you this, if you stay with it, you're going to eventually become one person. You won't be divided. You won't have a past. You won't have a future. You just have now, and you will not be divided. You're only divided in your mind. It's only in the mind. It's all a lie. It's a setup. So there's only you. There's no one else. Anything else about that?
No.
Yeah. But are you doing the silent prayer and all that?
Still not really.
I'm
I'm
sorry?
doing the part where I
Speak
stay.
into the mic so the world can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm doing the part where I stay present throughout the day, but not like on the mornings and nights.
And why not?
I don't. I was thinking about that. I was thinking probably, trust. Like I'm not trying to trust God.
You're not?
Yeah.
You don't want to?
I don't know. I don't think it's like a want. It's more like I'm not sure about that.
How would God reward you if you don't stay with Him, even when you're sleeping? Because if you're not doing it before you go to sleep, you're going to fall into dreams. You're going to be in the same kind of dreams you are in during the day in your mind. When you're sleeping, you won't have good sleep. But if you do it, you won't fall into the dreams. You have an amazing rest. How will He reward you if you don't do it?
I guess the answer would be He wouldn't.
I'm sorry?
He wouldn't.
No.
He wouldn't be able
Because
to.
the truth is not going to change just because you don't do it. It's not like human beings. You know, human beings, all right, go ahead. But the truth is the same. It's not going to change anything because you won't do it. You just let you suffer. But He said, pray without ceasing, means to always be one with Him, stay present in all things. So I recommend you do what you want, but I recommend you do it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I do it sometimes, just not like every day.
All right. Well, when you're not tired of suffering? You love your thrills of suffering?
Yeah, I was thinking about that part also. I mean, I don't like suffering, but then that's kind of the only conclusion I could think of, like secretly to myself. Like, I guess I love it.
Because if you didn't love it, you'll let it go and be healed from it. But if you love it, God's not going to He's not going to take your love away from you.
The love of suffering, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So, well, man, do what you want, but I recommend you do it.
Like every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it.
You wake up in time to get ready to go to work, right?
Yes.
And why would you put that before knowing God first? Being one with God, with the truth.
Yeah, I'm just back at that trust thing. And then
what do you mean by trusting?
Trust? Hold on.
You say you're back at that trust thing?
Yeah, like why would I get ready for work instead of doing the silent prayer?
What do you mean you back at the trust thing?
Oh, because you asked why would I get and not do this?
Because you say you don't trust God?
Yes.
Oh, you don't trust Him?
Yeah, or I guess not want to trust, but then it's kind of a mix between trust and then I guess desire also, like what do I want? So, yeah.
Do you think God needs you to trust Him?
Not really.
I'm sorry?
No.
Do you think God wants you to trust Him?
Does He want me to trust Him? It would probably be nice for Him. but I don't think.
It would probably be nice for him if you trust him.
Yeah.
And why would it be nice for him?
It would probably make his job easier.
Make his job easier doing what?
Oh, like I guess being in my life and, you know, guiding me and doing all this stuff.
So you think it's tough for him to be in your life?
Is it tougher? I probably, hold on. Well, technically, he's probably not in my life right
Speak into the
now.
mic.
Oh, he's probably not in my life right now. I mean, he's probably from in it like from
You
afar.
think that
but
when he's in your life, it's a lot of work for him to take care of you?
No,
But what do you say? What do you mean by it be tough for him?
it will be. Hold on, say that again.
What did you say about being? What did you say about being tough?
Oh, it'll be nice. It'll be nice if I trust it, or if
Oh,
yeah, if
it'll
I
be
trust
nice
it.
if you trust God, so it'll make his job a little easier.
Yes.
Oh, no, it won't.
It'll probably make my job or my
It'll make
life
yours easier, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna do anything for his.
Oh, okay.
Because he's already done everything he can do. You the one walked away from him. He didn't walk away from you. And all you do is come back home and everything is still fine. Nothing changed at home.
So then it just boils down to what you want then.
Yeah, put it.
Oh, sorry. Gotta keep it super close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just boils down to what you want. Like you either want God or not.
It boils down what you want.
Or yeah, what I want. That's
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
And all people who have anger and resentment, trying to control others, all that, they want that. And he's not going to take that away from you if you want it. They love that, and they don't want God or anyone to take that from them. They love the thrill of revenge or jealousy and all that. They want it. That's why they won't give it up. Because if they didn't want it, they would give it up. They'll let it go.
Yeah, I guess that's the part that I'm still trying to make sense of, because what if like you don't like, I guess, your hell, but then you still want to be with God, but then you're not choosing God. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're only not choosing him because you like your hell. People who say they don't like being angry and miserable, they're lying. They love it. Because if they love it, they'll let it go. People that say, I don't like being afraid. I want to be able to speak up. They're lying too. Because if they didn't love it, they'll let it go and speak up.
Yeah, I think the simplicity earlier, it just seems really easy. And I think I'm probably like complicating it.
You are in your mind.
Yeah.
It's so easy, it takes no effort from you at all. You don't have to do anything. Just imagine all you have to do is just live. You don't have to think. You don't have to worry. You don't have to do anything but just live, and life will work through you. It doesn't need your help at all. The more you try to help, the worse it gets. Because it works for you. You don't work for it.
Yeah, I've noticed that when I don't plan, or I just kind of go with the flow, like things just happen.
Yeah.
So
why don't you make that your whole life? Stop it. Oh, you love your misery, huh?
yeah, that's the only conclusion I came to. Like I secretly, but then that's the part I don't get, because it's like a secret, like even to me. Like I don't even, it's like on one side, I don't like it, but then I don't choose to do the silent prayer every day and, stay in the present at all times. So yeah, it's like, it's just that's the part I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. Amazing. What do you need to understand about it now? James, turn that fan off. What do you need to understand about it right now?
So hold on. Hold on, I'm not really sure. Probably, yeah, why, if I don't love my hell, why do I still choose my hell and not like completely, hold on, I don't know how to frame it, but yeah, that's kind of it.
Oh, okay. Why do you still choose your hell if you don't like it?
Yeah.
Right. But you do like it.
Okay, yeah, that's the part where it's like a secret to me, like, because on the surface I know I don't like it, but obviously I do because my actions reveal that.
Yeah.
So that's the part that's kind of just escaping me. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like a secret to me. Does that make sense?
It's a secret to you?
Like, how do I say it? Okay, let me start over. So I don't like my hell, but my actions reveal that I do.
All right.
So why am I not like choosing God 100% of the time? So that's I don't know how else to say it. Like that's my conclusion. Is like, I guess it's I don't want to admit I love my hell, and then there's I don't know, but then that doesn't feel like it either.
Yeah.
So
the young lady want to respond to you. What would you say that you met him on the road and he saw your halo? Me? Yes. Oh, no. And he's like, like, what should I do? I can see you let go of all your hell. I see your halo. And I hate and love my misery. What can I do? What would you say?
I'd say do nothing. Just be. And I mean, it's hard because trust feels like it's a thing you have to do, but it's just being and not thinking about the fact that you're like, I do and I don't. Like, I think that gets you tripped up because Satan wants you to be double, excuse me, divided.
Yeah.
So I think when also us trying to figure out what it means to do something is device, I think is how you stay divided versus just be, and then it's like you don't do anything.
And what does he, in his mind, he thinks he doesn't like his hell, but he does. How will he overcome not liking the hell?
How does he overcome not liking the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know if I understand.
Am I asking, that's what's wrong with you, right?
I mean, yeah, the evidence will
Anybody
reveal.
understand what's wrong with him? Oh, okay. Do you have any more input for him?
I think he's just waking up. He's like in that middle of, he didn't realize he liked it. Now he's being shown the light. So I think he's in that middle and it's coming. So I don't know that he can say, I think he's still processing it, which maybe is like kind of anti what we're just talking about, but yeah. I think he's just waking up. So I think he still needs to just like endure and like keep a forward momentum. And I don't know. I guess that to me is when he's saying it's a mystery to you that you would not, because you wouldn't think that. But I think now you're being woken up to it, that you do like it. You do like your hell.
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand it myself, so.
Okay, well, we're going to help you.
Better.
Be patient.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Yes. And then the young lady here. Where's the mic for this side? Oh, go ahead. Oh, okay.
I definitely can relate to that kind of conundrum because everyone's trying their best, right? We have no control of that. Everyone's trying their best. So how do you become better? I feel like that's what he's asking, which I have. If I don't have any control, how do I be better? It doesn't make sense. It is kind of like a catch-22.
Yeah.
My advice would just be, or bond advice that I've seen worked for everybody that comes here is just step one is do the silent prayer, even if it's for a minute, 30. If you don't do it at all, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, anything will work day and night. And then eventually you will grow in, well, you won't grow in the light, but God will just do the work. You'll be able to surrender and grow in the light.
Are you overcoming your hell?
That
means no.
Yeah, it's definitely a conundrum because like I'm doing the prayer, I'm trying to do better, but like like, obviously I know I'm trying my best, because if I could do better, I would be doing better, you know? But I want to, like, even do better. I don't know, but I'm just trying to take baby steps, but I wish I could do more. I don't know.
You wish you could do
Yeah,
more
and
like what?
Like, I wish I could not doom scroll so much. I wish I could exercise more. Doom scroll, how to explain that? Like,
Doom
just
scroll?
be on the phone so
Oh.
much. Be like, you know, be on the phone so much. I wish I could exercise more, drink more water, take care of my health more, you know. But I just am on her vibe right now where I'm just doing nothing. So, you know.
But you want to do more.
Yes, I want to do more, but I feel like that's the control aspect. Instead of letting go, surrendering, trusting God, I want to take the credit for it. I was like, I want to do this, but I have no control over it, so I can't. So it's just, you just go in circles pretty much.
Oh,
It's like a
mess.
struggle battle, like a power struggle a little bit, I feel like, because I know what I have to do, but it's harder being the example. You know, like I'll tell people, oh, you need to do this to eat better, you need to do this to exercise more. But I mean, I'd rather be an example than just be preaching it.
Right. So stop preaching and be it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, bet.
Okay. Okay. I saw your hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
For
Now
me,
you have two people needing help.
for me, I came here a long time ago with you, and then so I was living wrong. I was going through a lot of pain, but I would like get away with paying for the consequences. I feel that because I was dumb, and I feel like God knew that I didn't know any better, so I wouldn't fully pay for the consequences. But once I learned the truth, I started like catching hell, and eventually I got fed up. So I did want to change. I put in pretty much started doing some research, figuring out what's wrong with me, try to understand myself, and I identified that growing up, that's what I saw in my home.
Yeah.
With my mom, I saw chaos, so I started looking for that in relationships, and I thought that was normal, and I felt comfortable, even though it was wrong, and I had to go through it. I really had to go through it in order to not want it anymore, to the point where I didn't want it. I couldn't live another day like that. So I cried out to God, and then found some help. And then ever since, I've been trying to just try to stay right, do right, because now I know better. And
Yeah.
when I do wrong stuff, now I pay the full, like the consequences of it. I'll catch hell. But the only thing I can tell them is save yourself like years of suffering, but try to identify why something in that suffering is like calls out to you. Why do you feel that you need to be suffering, or why do you feel that you deserve to suffer? And that's the question I had to ask myself, and now I realize that I deserve to be happy. And it was something very difficult that I never asked myself that. I just thought that was my life. I'm meant to suffer, and that's just it. One day I'm gonna die, and that's it. So now I know I deserve to be happy, and I'm putting in the work to change. And
Interesting. Do you love yourself?
Do I love myself?
Yeah.
I mean, as best as I could.
Do you love yourself?
Yeah, I love myself.
You love yourself?
Yes.
Then if you love yourself, why do you suffer?
Yeah, then my actions would reveal that I don't love myself. Not like truly. So, yeah.
So you don't love yourself?
I mean, I kind of do, but
You kind of love yourself?
yeah, I
And you
guess.
kind of not. What a mess. Do you love yourself?
I would say I love myself because I'm here and I'm trying.
Do you love yourself?
Yes.
You do love yourself? And so you're trying what?
Like I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to work on myself.
By doing what?
By just growing in the light, trying to get closer to God every day. You know, it's been a long journey, so I'm like, I don't feel like there's a way back, you know? It's just forward, so I'm just trying to keep going forward. But I do believe a lie where I'm like stuck in limbo sometimes.
Yeah. Do you talk to your sister about these things? Do you and your sister talk about these things sometimes?
I would say recently, no.
And why not? Since both of you are working on yourself, why don't you talk about these things? You know, like you say, you know what, sis, I'm keep trying to help people, and I need help me to stop. Tell me what to do. Why don't you talk to her about it sometimes? You be on the phone all the time. Who you calling?
I would say
you calling the wrong people.
That's an interesting question to edify more. It is, well, I just believe a lie, like it's difficult to be serious, but honestly, I have heard her say that like she wants to do that.
Yeah.
Like she wants to,
And
she doesn't want to walk out of here and forget it.
All right.
Where I feel like that's easier for me, you know? And then when I come here, I'm just like, oh, I realize I just am sighing and I shouldn't, you know, I should just be, you know, praising the Lord, I guess, and just being thankful and grateful, which I am, but that's interesting to like just be able to edify and talk to her more about it or ask her more questions. It's also my ego too, because like she's my little sister, so I'm just like, oh, how can I go to her? Or not my ego, but the ego. I feel this is just off like my head, you know, I'm trying to figure it out too.
Yeah.
Or just to being more aware, being able to realize things. Yeah, I would just say it's the ego because there's a lot of traits in her that I do admire that I would love advice on if I were able to just be more humbled.
Are you jealous that she's waking up and you're still struggling?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
So then you should talk to her then.
Okay.
She's okay. You're okay if she talks to you, right?
Okay, I guess it's just hard to be serious. It's like so much more easier to just be like we talked about showcase personality, and I would say my showcase personality was like being a comedian, just making people laugh, but it is hindering progress, you know, just to be having that, staying in that comfortability. So yeah, very interesting that I don't do that.
Yeah, it is. You got the daughter of God right with you, and you won't even talk to her. Cause that's your little sister. Who she thinks she is? Amazing. The young lady in the wheelchair. Do you love yourself? Oh, hold on for a minute.
Not really. I think I've reached a point where I'm not really. I love everybody else, but I don't love myself.
And
it's
how,
hard.
It's hard to love yourself?
Yes.
Why is it hard to love yourself?
Because I change
Speak
from
into
day
the mic
to
for
day.
me.
I would like to change from day to day. Stay the same. But every day I change depending on what's
Hold the
going
mic
on
for
in
her.
the world.
Here, let me hold it.
Yeah, she'll hold it for you.
Yeah.
With your mean
I find
self.
myself listening to the world, and it's not the world that I used to know. When I
Right.
was a little girl, everything was wonderful. Everything happened.
Yep.
Everybody loved everybody.
Yep.
But it's not like that anymore. And I want to know why. After I got to be an adult,
How old are you now?
let's say 80-something.
Let's say 80 something. How about 89?
Oh, not that old.
What you
now.
said? You said let's say 80
But
something.
I have grandchildren now, and I want them to be happy, and I can't see them happy with what the world is going on with.
When you were growing up, you were right. People love one another.
Yeah, and I
life
had
was
fun. I had fun. You know, everything
And what happened
was
once
sweet.
you became an adult?
I start listening. I start doing and listening enough.
You start listening to the what?
to what was going on,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't like that.
So you want to be happy. You want to love yourself.
I do.
What do you, so you want me to tell you how to be happy?
Yes.
You got to love yourself, and you got to drop your anger.
That's right.
You
are so right.
Yeah.
Because there's still people I'm angry with.
Yeah.
And I can't get rid of it.
And you don't want you 80 something. You don't want to die with this anger, do you?
No, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
And so you got to forgive.
Yeah.
You got to forgive your mother first. Your mother screwed you up.
Oh no. Well, you know, no one wants to say mother screwed them out.
Yeah, but
You'd
she did.
say, you would say dad, but never mother.
I know, huh? And it's the mother that screwed you up. You notice you became just like her?
You are right. You are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize that.
You got to forgive your mother so God can forgive you.
Yes, thank you.
Your mother couldn't help herself. In the same way you couldn't help yourself all your life, you've been mean and nasty and judgmental all your life. And put on a fake, oh, I love everybody, and just lying.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. But now you got to get serious. I recommend you do because you're 80 something.
I don't have a whole lot of time.
You don't.
Yeah.
And you better be grateful that you're here to hear this today and forgive your mother. She couldn't help herself. She did the best she could.
Right.
She had no love because her mother
Right.
screwed her up.
That's possible.
Yeah. And so forgive her so God can forgive you.
Okay.
By realizing that she could not help herself.
Okay.
And then just as you can't make yourself change, your mother couldn't make herself change.
That's true.
And God will change you, but you got to forgive your mother first, and God will forgive you.
Okay.
And did you resent your father too, or just your mother?
Oh, yes.
You resented your father, huh? Like, oh, yes, but
Because
not mother.
was usually right. That's we thought.
So what now?
I've always thought mother was always right.
She was always wrong.
Yeah.
And why did you resent your father?
Because he wanted to be dominant.
You're supposed to be.
Okay.
So forgive your father too. He loved you too.
And I love my father, but
Yeah.
he didn't, maybe mother pampered me more than a dad.
So what?
I think mother pampers you more than
She
a
does.
dad
She's
does.
evil. What did your father do to you?
Nothing.
So why you hate him then?
Because he didn't love enough.
You said he did nothing to you. Why are you angry at him if he did nothing
I
to
have
you?
no reason.
I know you don't. And the only reason you think you hate him because your mother hated him.
That's right.
And you hate your father with your mother hatred, not your own. You love your father. You yearn for your father. But you have your mother identity and she hated your father.
Yeah.
So you got to forgive your mother. She was wicked.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I can do that.
Yeah, she couldn't help herself. And then you would love yourself when you stop hating your mother. And you won't have to pretend you love everybody. You don't love everybody.
You're right.
Yeah. We're good. So, do you know about the silent prayer that you just be still and let God take over?
Yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah, I go to, I've done different religions, and it says something differently. But
Yeah.
it never says anything about loving yourself.
Yeah. You got to love yourself. So be still. Can you show her how to do the silent prayer? Okay. She'll show you how to do this silent prayer. You know all that other prayer you've been doing all your life?
Uh-huh.
You notice it never worked?
Yeah.
You 80 something and you're still miserable.
Yeah.
Your prayers did not work.
Right.
So now you don't know what to pray for. We don't know what we want. But when we be still, allow God to take over, He will give us what we want and what we need.
Okay,
And we don't have to ask. It's already done.
okay.
So she'll show you how to do the silent prayer so you can have perfect peace before you die.
I want to have perfect peace.
Yeah, and you will.
Definitely.
I promise you, if you forgive and stop believing the thoughts, you can get up and walk from that wheelchair one day.
Oh, yeah, I believe that too.
Yeah. So do the silent prayer and stop hating.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, forgive your mother. 80-something. Well,
You
man.
keep talking about that.
But 80-something doesn't mean anything to God. It's just a number. To him, there's no age. You're not, in his eyes, you're not 80-something. You're still his daughter. You're still his baby daughter in God's eyes. It's just a number that they create on earth.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. How'd you hear about us?
Through my son-in-law.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Right on. Well, I'm glad you're here. Any other
Yes.
questions or anything?
No, I'm from Virginia. So I came back to California because that's where I was married. And I found something that I didn't realize I had.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, stop hating and you'll have something perfect.
Okay.
You'll have perfect peace.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came. 80-something. All right, nice. Did I see your hand in the back? Okay.
So back to the self-love.
Yeah, do you love yourself?
Well, that's what I'm getting at. I would say no at the moment, just based off of what we were talking about. And
Yeah.
also, like a week ago or so, my friend was arguing with her boyfriend, and she was telling me about it. And she's very controlling, so she'll do things when she gets mad at him to try to control him. And then she was like, oh, that's self-love. And I just, for a moment, I paused, and I'm like, self-love is trying to control him and being mean and angry. Like, how is that self-love? And then I was reflecting and thinking about how I've done that as well. Not the boyfriend situation, but just times where I'll make decisions where I already know it's not good for me. And then I'm like, do I love myself? Like, I question if I love myself. But in this situation, I was just, like, it made me think about you. And I try to talk to her about stuff that we learn here. And I told her, like, you know, self-love is not trying to control this situation by doing these things and then controlling him. It's just letting it go and just let him, if he wants to be a drunk and do whatever, like, loving him and yourself is letting go of that situation and just, like, let him live in his hell, let him be a drunk, you know, and if he fixes himself or finds help, whatever, it'll happen. And we were going back and forth about it, and then I just let it go because she loves her hell, you know.
Never argue with anyone.
Right, and then, so I had a question about the silent prayer.
But first, man, do you love yourself?
So I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No.
And your question about the prayer is what?
So the last 3 years or so that I've listened to you, I've done the silent prayer mostly because I was depressed and I was kind of had a bunch of bad thoughts and I used to believe my thoughts and all that.
Yeah.
And I think I talked to you before about how it was easier to not believe the bad thoughts, but then the high thoughts that I had of myself, like, let's say I did great at work or just, you know, compliments that people will give me about, like, intelligence or whatever, I'd hold on to them and sometimes seek them, right? And I've noticed that the last couple of months or so, I have been happier in my life because things are going my way. So I find that it's harder to do the silent prayer. And I still do it because I know I have to, but it's harder to do the silent prayer when I'm happy because I think, like, I almost don't trust God and, like, he's going to take this happiness away from me because I was so depressed prior to that. So I'm more anxious now when I'm going to do the silent prayer because I don't want to come back to that like equilibrium, you know, like I want to stay in that high for a while because my thoughts are telling me you might be depressed again in the future. So is that me being controlling or not trusting God?
You still listen to the devil.
Right.
You're still one with Satan.
Yeah.
And you're not doing things your way. There is no you to do things your way. So you're still listening to the devil and you're talking to him about, you're like, oh, you're going to be depressed again, so now don't do the prayer and all that.
Yeah,
Stop
but I still
listening
do
to
the prayer, you know.
But don't do the prayer out of fear.
Yeah, I do it because I know I have to do it.
No, you don't have to. That's the wrong reason too.
Oh.
You do it because you want to be one with the light, with God. You want to stay in the light and not in the darkness of your mind.
Okay.
Don't do it because thinking that you have to do it, or somehow or another you're gonna be punished and all that. That's the wrong reason. You should do it because you love what's right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be what's right all the time.
Yeah, I do it because I know that it's the right thing to do.
But don't do it.
But you are right about the fear, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
You
even
have
think
fear
that I
that you
have
may go
fear
back
that-
to depression.
Exactly.
And you don't know that in the fear you are depressed. Because no one with perfect peace ever get depressed.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Amazing. You know, I saw his hand a long time ago, and then I forgot, so I apologize. Go ahead.
Fine, yeah. So earlier we were talking about, you believe that you're sick, you're going to get sick or
Right.
whatever. You hear someone sneezing and then you think you're going to get sick and then you go home and you get sick.
You get sick.
So is medical science fake? I mean, I believe that there's some truth to it. I mean, when you 100% put your faith in medical science, then that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
So I believe
Absolutely.
medical science is like something practical, right? It's not something that you should put your faith in, right?
Well, I guess in the good old days with boys who boys, scientists, people believed in God, so they
Yeah,
gave you the truth
right,
about
yeah.
science. But that has changed too. So you
Mhm.
don't even know when they're telling the truth.
Because you mentioned too, like the doctor gives you pills, and then you get even more sick, and then
Yeah.
they send you to hospice and all that. It's,
Right.
Yeah. So
I absolutely know someone who was in perfect health, and they went to a doctor. They finally went to a doctor, and the doctor gave them pills, and they never saw the doctor again because all you have to do, once you start getting pills from the doctor, when you run out, you just call pharmacists and say, hey, I'm out of the pill, and then they'll reload it. And so you never have to go back. And they took those pills without going back to the doctor, and it destroyed their body.
it's like
And they're
it's
sick
like
now
hiding the
because-
problem, right?
I'm sorry?
It's hiding the problem,
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't really heal it; it just hides it, right?
It just cover it up. Because the problem is spiritual. It's not physical. And being in the darkness create physical problems, but it's really spiritual.
Yeah, people when they listen to the thoughts,
Yeah.
and that's the problem, right?
Do you
now.
love yourself?
Do I love myself?
No, do you love yourself?
Do I love myself?
No, do you love yourself?
All right. That's the question. Do I love myself?
No, do you love
Do I-
yourself?
Do I love myself? Well, what self is there to love? What self is there to love?
Do
Right?
you love yourself?
What is myself?
Do you love yourself?
I don't even know what myself is.
Do you love yourself?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't think any of us know
How
if
about
we love
you?
ourselves or not.
How about you? Do you love yourself because of time?
Oh, yeah.
Do you love yourself?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wow, why you just say that right away?
I mean,
What a mess.
yeah, it's a mess. Yeah.
Yes, the young lady then here behind you.
In response to...
Oh, yeah, we got to come back and help him, huh?
Yes. Yes, you do love your hell, and maybe you are not aware of it. And I don't know whether the idea that God has to come and save you is what you meant when you said that if you trusted him, it would be good for him or something like that. Because in the Pentecostal church, there is the mentality that the idea that the work is finished and God has saved us is sometimes in the back, is not what is taught, that we are already redeemed and Christ has finished
Do
everything.
you love yourself?
I do.
And how do you know you love yourself?
Because I seek after the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know that the truth is love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Kind of like he was saying, I think the idea of loving yourself is a, is a lie. There's just, you can't find any self, like, to love. Every time you think about loving yourself, that's a thought too.
So do you love yourself?
It's made up. I have no idea whether I love myself. I don't know what myself is.
So do you love yourself?
I don't know.
You don't know if you...
No, I don't know.
But why don't you know if you do or
Because
not?
I've tried, like, do I love myself? And I think about it and I'm like, I don't believe people that say that they love themselves or they don't love themselves or whatever. I don't believe it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's thoughts.
All right.
And medical malpractice is the second leading cause of death in America.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I am not surprised. That's amazing. Yes, sir. Then I got to start winding down. Yes, sir.
I want to go back to what he said.
Which one? The one that loves his pain?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he said that sometimes he feels like he secretly loves his hell, and then I can relate to that because I felt like that before. But I realize like it's a trick that the devil plays because it's not you who loves your hell, it's the not you. But you're so identified with that, it feels like it's you that secretly loves your hell. So you gotta like really pay attention to that and separate slowly or right away, separate yourself from that, and then just keep watching it, and you'll realize it's not you. It's the not you that loves it, and you just identify with it.
Did that help? Let me have the mic.
Yeah, that kind of helped. It actually made me remember, I think a few nights ago I had like a dream or something, and usually I don't dream, and it was literally Satan like giving me old memories, trying to make me attached to how he was feeling.
Yeah.
And I woke up, I was like, yeah, so what he said was pretty clear because I could tell like that wasn't me. And then I didn't like identify with the dream. I just kind of saw it was
good, man.
Yeah, him. So
because that's what we're all in a dream when we're in thought. It's like being asleep in a dream. But we're all in a dream, and you're waking up from the dream, you'll be free. It's just a dream. And so even though you say you may secretly love your hell or not, just know you want out and practice being present, and it'll do it for you. It'll bring you out. The light will bring you out of it.
So it's literally just as easy as walking through the door?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just that easy or even easier because it requires nothing from you but giving up, trying to change yourself or anything. Just stop. Stop believing thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of there in moments, but I think he...
Okay. Yeah, stay with it. And just give up. When you find yourself falling for it, stop. Right in the middle, just stop. Don't do it. Let it pass. All right?
Okay. Yeah.
Any question about that?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So let me do this really fast. Yes, sir. No, go ahead.
There's something I noticed about myself since I started coming to your service, which was last Sunday,
Yeah.
and it is 7 days later. I've come to realize about myself, my whole adult life, I've been a fake Christian.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say I've been a fake Christian, I've always believed in God. And when I say God, I mean his son is Jesus Christ, because nowadays you got to be careful who people are praying to when they say God. So that's how I figured that out. But the reason I say I'm a fake Christian is, how can I be triggered and then say the things I say to people in arguments, or be triggered and have the ill thoughts that I have towards folks? And I've always felt guilty after the fact, and I never understood why, because I never was connected to God the way I thought I was.
Yeah.
So that's the first part of my statement.
Yeah.
And the second part is, I've come to realize today, this past 7 days, that I'm a junkie. Now, when I say I'm a junkie, I haven't did hard drugs for 15 years, right? That's the last time I did illicit hard drugs. Today, I'm a junkie because I'm addicted to my ego.
Yeah.
And for me, that's more potent than crystal meth or fentanyl. And I think because of that, it's the hardest thing to kick, you know? So every time my ego kicks in, it's like a hit of one of those illicit drugs. Now, I never did crystal meth or methanol. That's not what I'm saying. My thing was like old school cocaine 15 years ago. But I've been clean, so I just want to put that out there. But I understand it's like the ego is like a potent drug. It's strong as crystal meth or fentanyl.
That's true, too.
And I just need those hits. And when I don't get those hits, I get fidgety. I go into withdrawals. So I do understand, and that relates back to me being a fake Christian. I really have to connect to God through Jesus Christ in order to kick my addiction once and for all. So because of me being here, I'm learning more about. I didn't learn it until I came here. When you gave us that question, the biblical question, and I really was thinking about it at work while I listened to your podcast, and I said, man, okay, self-control, that's been my biggest thing, self-control, and it's always been about my ego. If I'm triggered, I feel like I got to defend this ego. I got to get this hit. So that's all I really want to say. It made me realize those two things about myself, that I've been a fake Christian, and I'm still addicted to hard drugs, a.k.a. the ego.
Yeah.
So thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Stay with it. Just stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. The one thing I want you to know is that God has nothing to do with Christians. Zero. Christians or religion. He has nothing to do with religion. Religious people are the hypocrites, they're liars, they're deceivers, and they have no love at all. They only have the name, they mention the name of Jesus to cover up, but they have no relationship with God at all. They gossip, they turn on each other, and God is not in religion. God is in spirit. He's not in religion. And that's why religion doesn't work. It's all from the ego, as he was saying. Religion is about ego only. It has nothing to do with God. Zero. And I want to ask two more people about love, and then we want to deal with the love thing, and we got to end. Do you love yourself? Right here.
I would say yeah.
And why you say yes?
Like as far as like the identity, I wouldn't say like that part, loving myself. I'm saying like just staying out of trouble. Physically, keep yourself out of trouble. That's a form of loving yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you love your physical body?
Yeah, I appreciate my health, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. The pie man. The best pies on the planet. They're not pies, they're what?
No, they're flans. It's an Argentinian flan.
They're what?
Argentinian flan. It's
They're slime.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best slime on the planet.
Yeah, you got it right.
I'm telling you the truth. It's delicious. But anyway, do you love yourself?
No, I don't believe so.
And why you say no?
Because I don't think that there's a me to love. I think there's no myself. So
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Amazing. Hassan, you love yourself? Why are you waiting on God? Did y'all hear his new song? It's nice, huh? Yeah, he and Yee. Or Ye.
Yay.
Ye made a song together. And we played it on the radio Friday. Check it out. It's on YouTube, right?
Yes, sir.
It's on Spotify, YouTube, and Yee. I had some Ye shoes that he gave me, and I started to wear them to church, but somebody told me, oh, that don't look right. They're like, it doesn't look right for church, but I'll go to wear them anyway, because they lightweight, they easy to wear, and feel like you have no shoes on. So I may wear them next Sunday. But anyway, do you love yourself?
Yes, some would say a little too much, but
I bet you do. Wait on God.
yeah, but no, I think yes, because it's interesting to hear everyone's answers, because it made me reflect and think like, you know, with my love, like when I look at myself as like, okay, I want to love myself, I would start to look at all the things I could do better. Like, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And that was really the devil. But it's like God's love does allow you to love yourself because God loves us. So I think it's with his love I'm able to love myself.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. The young man that thought I called on him before, you love yourself?
I'll say yeah.
And why you say yes?
Well, because the real me hasn't done anything wrong, but I guess the ego hates the real me. So I guess just in general, I do love myself, even though because I've never really done anything wrong in my life.
Okay. Amazing. Yes. Did I see your hand?
Yeah.
Kurt? You
Aren't
love
you
yourself?
Yeah.
And why you say yes?
Because I'm selfish.
Oh.
But aren't you supposed to deny yourself and not love yourself?
That's not the question.
Well,
When you say you're selfish and you do love yourself, what do you mean?
I love myself.
Okay.
I love me.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Hey, you love yourself? Hey. The guy with the good hair. I wonder what's going to happen when his hair falls out. He could be on the radio and everybody like, where's your hair? You love yourself?
No,
And why you say no?
because I don't tend to treat myself properly.
Oh.
Yeah.
How you treat yourself? If you
Like-
can say.
Well, I could stand to get more exercise and rest. Things like that. But in general, I think if I were to like do, last year was to stay present. I think had I done that, that would have been example of loving myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Frankie, you love yourself? This should be interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think about that.
I'm sorry?
I don't think on those things. I've not thought about that.
So you don't know if you love yourself or not?
I don't.
You don't what? You don't know or you don't?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yes.
God says that we're supposed to love all.
Right.
So we should be included in that.
Absolutely.
And loving ourselves just means not judging ourselves.
Do you love yourself?
I feel like I do love myself now.
Are you afraid to say you do?
No, I haven't been asked this before.
Yeah.
So I feel like I do love myself, but when I say myself, I mean, I'm thinking about this from a spiritual, good and evil, and God and Satan. So I would say yes, that I do love myself, because He says to love all, and I don't know how I could be the exception.
Oh, okay. Amazing. You love yourself?
Yes. I agree with her, because you say if you don't love one, you don't love.
And how do you know you love yourself?
Because I just do. I don't judge myself anymore. I'm just me. I don't know.
All right. Let me ask my daughter, if I had one, she would be my daughter. Do you love yourself?
I don't know. I wanted to ask if you can love yourself still being one with the devil, because I would think that you would have to be one with God to truly love. So I would have that question before answering that.
You want to ask that question before answering
like can
whether
you still love people being one with hell?
Can you still love people and be one with hell? No.
Yeah. So no, I don't love myself.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Amazing.
Amazing.
Yes, Raymond.
I'll make it quick. I do not love myself because I don't deserve to love myself. If I did, I would take better care of myself and learn to be patient with myself.
Amazing. Do you believe it's possible to love yourself?
I believe it's possible to love yourself. I just don't believe I deserve to love myself.
What do you mean by deserve it?
Because I'm not a good person. If I really love myself, I will learn what it takes to become a better person.
When are you going to start doing that?
As soon as I stop condemning myself.
You've been doing that for 30 years. When will you stop? We've been yelling at Raymond for 30 years, right? About condemning, I've told you over and over to stop it. Why haven't you stopped it?
I guess I relate myself to my faults more than I'm willing to admit.
But why don't you stop?
Because I don't know how to stop.
You've heard over and over how to stop.
By letting go?
Of the thought, yeah. Have you heard that?
Yes, but suppose the thought's real.
They're not real. You can't even suppose that because they're not real. No such thing as a real true thought.
Mm-hmm.
They're all illusions. They're from hell. They're not real.
So I'm condemning myself by believing I'm not a good person.
Yes. You should believe you're a good person or a bad person. Neither way. Don't believe either way. You'll be fine. When will you stop? You'll be 80-something soon.
I guess I'll stop when I stop judging myself.
Will you stop that now? Because you got a lot of other witnesses now. And then the people around the world, the first thing they ask about Raymond. Why don't you stop now?
I'd like to, but I don't know how.
Stop believing the thoughts.
I like to do that. I love to do that.
So do it. Stop it. Let it pass.
I understand. I have a lot to deal with right now.
What?
I have a lot to deal with myself right now.
Just stop believing your thought and it'll be over.
Oh, thank you for at least putting up with me.
For what?
Thank you for at least putting up with me on this.
Absolutely. Amazing. So, if you don't love yourself, you're never going to love God. You can't, as somebody said, and the young lady said there, you got to work on this. You got to love yourself. When you love yourself, you'll know God. You can't hate anyone. When I said don't hate anyone, that includes you too. You can't have any impression about yourself at all, good or bad, right or wrong. Then you love yourself. How you gonna love God and don't love yourself? You came from God. Your nature is Him. So when you don't love yourself, you just believe in this lie in your head. And then people are afraid now to say they love themselves because they don't want to be ego-like, right? But you're not your ego, you're not your thoughts, you're not your feeling. You are created in the image of God. You're His son and His daughter. How can you not love yourself? Yes, Colin. You carrying on like that?
Yes, what?
What?
Yes, what?
How can you not love yourself?
I don't see how there's a self.
What?
I don't see how there's a self to love.
There is a self to love, but you don't know what it is yet.
Right. That's why I still think I still don't believe when they say it. Oh, I love myself. Okay, sure.
Well, how about you, though?
Huh?
How about, huh? If you can, huh, you can hear.
How about me, though?
Yeah, see, I told you.
How about me, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
How about me, what?
Loving yourself.
I'm sitting here watching my thoughts and feelings. And,
do you know how to love yourself?
No, I do not.
By not having an impression of yourself, no idea about self. Then you will love yourself.
Okay.
No think about self, it's not about you, then you will love yourself when you stop thinking. Like God. Stop thinking about God, then you'll know God. Stop thinking about Christ, then you'll know Christ.
So I am correct when people say they love themselves, they're full of it.
But it's not about them, it's about you.
Okay.
Stop judging other people too. You inhale judging.
That's so delicious.
What a mess, huh? What a mess. He inhale like people, he hear people say, oh, they love themselves. He's like, no, a bunch of crap.
Well, because I can't find myself. I don't know what the heck everybody's talking about. That's what it is. I'm
Right, it's about you and you judging everybody else. Because you're lost. Stop judging, you'll be found. All right? What a mess. And he white. Real white. Yes, ma'am. Real fast.
Yeah, I think going back to like being divided, when you ask that question of like, do you love yourself? I find like my division is I don't love myself. I do. Like, I believe what God says. And so I think identifying with what he says, like when you said that, there was like a piece that came over me when you're like, do you love yourself? And I didn't like, there wasn't this feeling of like, no, don't say that because, deny yourself, take up your cross and like what I've been taught. And I think the divided person's, at least for myself, is believing you don't deserve it, you're not good, like the sinner, you're a sinner and all this other stuff. But day to day, I'm realizing more and more that side is going away and becoming smaller. And like the first time I felt peace, being like, oh, I do love myself because only because I believe what he's saying, not because actually it doesn't feel like there was ego in that, and that was interesting.
And to add to that, the reason you're working on yourself because you love yourself is this fake stuff that you don't love. But the Satan makes you think you do, when you really don't. And if you just stop listening to the devil about self, you start to really get to know yourself, and then you know that you love yourself. Yeah. And then and God, because when you love yourself, you love God. That's why you can't hate anybody. Because in reality, all people are children of God. It's just that they have turned away and became children of the devil by believing the lie of the devil. But we are all one. We are all whole. We are all the same. And we are no longer divided. You will see that we're all the same. And like Colin judging the people that said they know themselves, he would know automatically that person just can't see. They don't understand. He wouldn't say, oh, those stupid people, they don't love themselves. He would know that that's a child of God. That person just can't see. Forgive them, as someone said, they can't see. But you wouldn't judge them as being stupid. You would know that it's not them instead of judging them. It would be impossible to judge once you get to know yourself. I promise you that. You won't judge anyone, as God does not judge us. God doesn't make you feel guilty. God doesn't convict you. The Holy Spirit doesn't convict you. Love cannot convict. Evil convicts you. Satan set you up, make you do something stupid, and then he judge you. And now you feel all guilty. You're like, oh, I haven't had sex in 20 years. And then all of a sudden I did it. And now I feel so guilty. Instead of knowing that you were seduced to do it, and not the one that seduced you and made you do it, he's the one saying to you, oh, I thought you were done with sex. It's been 20 years. And now you feel all bad. Satan just judging you. God does not judge, period. Because he knows you're one person. You just don't know it. He knows it's not you, but something made a home in you. And it made you do the things you're doing. You just don't know it. Paul said it, and you're ignoring Paul. Paul said, I realized I've been trying to change myself. I realized I can't change myself, so I let go. I stopped trying to change myself. And the Spirit of the truth changed him. So right on. Amazing.
Amazing.
Let me take here and there and make it short because time is over already. Yes, sir. Right here.
This guy or me? Okay,
Well,
anyways.
Go ahead. He's like, either way. Go ahead. We got to end, but go ahead.
I just, there's a lot of wrong that can come from loving the false self, but I think you're saying
Right.
to drop the false self and find the true
Yes.
self. Yeah, that's all.
You love yourself. You just don't love the false self. But you love the real self. You love the real self, and you love God. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
I want to answer the biblical question.
Yeah, real fast.
I had called during the week, but I couldn't stay on the phone. I hung up.
Oh.
But so I want to answer right now. What was it? What is the greatest
What
display
is the
of power?
greatest display of power?
Yeah. Well, he had half of my answer, but it was self-control and loving your enemies,
Okay.
even when it hurts.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
it could be small too. Like, don't fight ideologies. Don't be battling your ideas with other people. You know.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't
that's-
argue with anyone.
yeah, that's
Have
the-
y'all given up arguing with people? You just don't argue anymore? You haven't, Alex? What a shame. The devil love to argue. Stop it, man. Don't argue with anyone about anything. You have nothing to prove. Don't even try to prove anything. The real you never try to prove anything to anyone. It's the fake you that want to prove things. But you're right, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Way in the back, yeah.
I find it interesting how my thoughts were going back and forth when everybody was answering, because I said no. I'm glad you clarified like what we love and what we don't love. Like we don't love the false self, but we love the true self, because I know I'm working on myself.
Yeah.
But I said no because initially I thought of the negative stuff, and then someone else said yes, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to love myself. And then someone else said no, and I was like, okay, I was right. And then someone else is like, there's no self. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Like, was I right? Was I wrong? And it was just going back and forth, and I was getting really nervous until you answered the question. So because I think both, like, oh, I'm helping myself, so I must love myself. And then it goes to, no, I don't, because I'm really bad to myself. I don't exercise enough, and I know this and that. And so thanks for clarifying
I saw the mind
that,
get
'cause
busy when I asked that
was
question.
like, this is too much for me. Like, what's the right answer? And like, I'm wrong, I'm right, I don't know. And then there's not me here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just went all over the
Communicating
place.
with the devil.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. The greatest, and a lot of you write about true power, right? And the greatest display of power is defenselessness. And I thought most people were going to say it because remember I said, let everything that happened to the ego happens and become a doormat. When you become a doormat, you give it up fighting. You become defenseless. And you have your greatest power is in that, not fighting. If you doubt me doing it, you'll see. It's great power. The people around you go nuts. As you were saying, Alex, somebody was saying it, when you're arguing, they go nuts. Your wife get mad at you if you don't argue back. You're not listening to me because she needs you to argue back, or the husband get mad. Stop arguing. Only love what's right. You have nothing to defend at all. There's no one there to defend anything, so why are you trying to defend anything? Real power comes from giving up. So, if you want powers, be a doormat. Become defenseless. All right? Amazing. The brand new biblical question is, Hake, and when we have these fellowships, whatever you hear the knowledge, we're sharing knowledge. But let the knowledge go so wisdom will come. Don't hold on to the knowledge. Let it go, all right?
Do you believe you are perfect or imperfect?
Do you believe you are perfect or imperfect? That's the biblical question for this week. What do you believe? Are you perfect or imperfect?
I would say I'm perfect. I would say I'm perfect.
And why you say you are?
Because God created me. So
I'm sorry?
Because God created me.
Okay.
So I would have to be.
All right. Are you perfect?
I think so.
We may have to change the biblical because everybody knows the answer already.
That's the first thing I thought of when you said it. I was like, everybody knows this.
Yeah. you're perfect? Do you believe you're perfect?
Do I believe? Yes, I do.
And why do you believe that?
You've told me so.
The young lady behind you want to.
No, it's because I know my imperfection is. I can watch my imperfection. It's not me.
So if you know you're perfect, why you be judging people who say that? You're like, those people are crazy. You know?
No, I really listen. I really wasn't, but I didn't want to argue with you. I just used it as a kind of way to see myself. I was trying to understand myself based upon others' answers.
All right.
So but I'm not gonna,
The young lady behind you.
Defenseless.
Do you believe you're perfect?
Yes,
You do?
I do.
And why do you believe that?
Because I know that the thoughts aren't me.
Okay.
That's a big part of it. Like, I know that's not me. And it's like they're trying to convince me that I am like these other things that I know I'm not. And if they're trying to convince me, that ultimately means that I am perfect.
Okay. Hey, we got to change it. We're going to use the second one. We'll change it tomorrow. All right. I am so... Yes, sir. Nobody else raise your hand.
Real quick, I guess the real question is perfect under what standards? Under God's standards or the world's standards?
That's not the
Because you
question.
could be perfect to the world, but
No, that's
to
not
God,
the
you're
question.
not perfect.
Do you believe you're perfect?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the question, right? But I think the real question is, do I believe it? Am I
No,
perfect?
that's the real question.
Under
Do you believe you're
under what standard?
Do you believe you are perfect? Yes or no?
Currently? Right
No,
now?
yesterday.
No, I'm not. No.
You're not?
No.
You don't believe you're perfect?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what standard should I follow to be perfect? God or the world?
That's not the question.
Like you said, we should change the question then, right? maybe we should rephrase the question, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
So tomorrow on the radio show, I have a brand new biblical question. That's not going to be it. All right. Stay with it. Make sure you. Here's what you do. I'm telling you what to do, and it works. Stay present. Don't be in your head. If you are in your thought, come back to the present. Be aware of your body. It's always present. Just stay present. It's going to work for you. I promise you that. So do the silent prayer. Watch those thoughts. Don't call them you, all right? Thank you for your support, and we'll do the super chats tomorrow. I am totally out of time. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it, all right? Thank you all. That's amazing today. I appreciate it. Amazing.